It's 4 o'clock and I've just jumped back into bed for the day, but I've just remembered I said I would come on, do a video and answer this comment. So obviously the comment is about combi feeding, whereas I solely express breast milk and bottle feed Nico. So for me, basically, before Nico was born, I decided that I only wanted to express. I didn't want him on the breast at all. However, the first few days he was born, I did have him on the breast. When my milk properly started coming in, I started then just expressing and bottle feeding him. Then I wanted to go back to kind of doing a bit of combi because I wanted that easiness through the night to just lift him out his crib and put him on the breast. However, once I started him on the bottle, he straight up wouldn't take the breast, like he wouldn't latch at all. I have thought about getting the wee Tommy Tippy shields that's like the Tommy Tippy bottle, like the teat, to put over your nipple to see if he'll then take it, because it's just going to be a bit easier than having to express constantly through the night. But I don't really mind it because I can wear them these days instead of actually sitting holding the pump. So if that doesn't work, I'm totally fine with that. What I do love about expressing is the fact that Aiden can feed him as well. We don't really have a time on like every so often that Nico gets fed. We just feed him when we know he's hungry. He only really wakes up to be fed and he lets out a certain cry that we just know like this boy needs grub. And we say he's a grubber because he does wake up quite often and he guzzles about 4 ounce every single time. I also love expressing and bottle feeding because you can tell how much they're actually drinking at the one time. I'm going to make a video tomorrow with every time that Nico eats and how much he's bottled that he actually drinks, because maybe that'll be helpful as well. I would definitely say if you're combi feeding, to while you've got the baby on one breast, express on the other side and then store that milk, and then maybe even through the day you can solely express and then have him latching through the night, but then you'll still have that milk storage in the fridge for if you're tired through the night and you want your partner to kind of feed him. Oh hi. Really, in the end up, you just do what works best for you, what you find easiest, and you think it's going to be a lot harder than what it actually is because it just comes so natural. Nico is now 3 weeks old and I literally feel like I've had him so much longer because we're in such a good routine with him. I also pre-make up bottles for through the day and through the night, so I'll maybe have like 5 or 6 4 ounce bottles just ready to lift and bring through and put in the bottle warmer, and it just makes life so much easier than having to pour it out halfway through the night or whatever. He does get up roughly every 3 hours for a feed, but we really don't mind that and we do take turns. So yeah, let me know if this was helpful, if there's anything else that you'd like to know. But definitely just don't put stress on yourself and just kind of go with the flow, what works best for you.